Fired up.
Feeling good.
Feeling good. Motivated. Dedicated. All right.
Out of sight.
Out of sight. Dynamite.
Doing it right.
Doing right.
Wanna jump.
Wanna jump.
From a bird.
From a bird.
All right.
All right. Everybody. Fired up. Everybody. Dedicated. Everybody. Motivated. Like a me. Oh man.
Feeling good.
Feeling good.
Gonna rock.
Through the sun. Lead a me.
Dream machine.
Dream machine.
Airborne.
Airborne.
Hey guys, this is Zachary Thompson. I'm here with Martin Buitron, creator of the RGV Veterans Photo Project. All right, Martin, first off, I know you're doing this project for the veterans here in the Rio Grande Valley,
Yes.
but let's step back a little bit, and I want to ask you, how did you get involved with photography in the first place?
Photography came around of me actually having a bad golf game and not being able to accept that I didn't have the talent to play golf as well as I really wanted. So I started taking a camera with me out to the golf course and started taking pictures of the squirrels and the birds out on the golf course. And eventually it's to where I put my golf clubs away and went out and purchased a camera and started watching a lot of YouTube videos on long exposure on how to take the right picture. But I found out easily that it wasn't only taking the pictures but how to edit them and learning the programs such as Lightroom and Photoshop that are photographers, you want to say this, just the second part of the bread and butter that a photographer needs to learn. It's not just taking the picture the right way, but it's having to edit them and making it come out.
And I know this current project, I point back here because the photos are back here in the food court in the mall. But anyway, I know these are mostly portraiture, but do you do any other types of photography?
Yes, I do. I do parties, events, weddings, quinceañeras. I also have an artistic side where anytime during when there's fireworks, I do a type of photography called focus blur, and that's actually just a manipulation of the shutter and the focus while the photo's being exposed in the camera. But the work you get out of it is incredible. They do not look like fireworks at all, and it's very, very artistic. I'm probably the only photographer south of San Antonio to do it. As far as I've seen or known.
Okay. And how did this veterans photo project, start? How did it come to fruition?
The idea came about of just wanting to do more for veterans. The work is inspired by another veteran, an Air Force veteran, and she goes around the country doing portraits for veterans as well. And that's pretty much what my work was inspired by. And it's just wanting to do something more for the veterans that have placed their life on the line, that have whether it's 2 years, 4 years, or 20 years, that have made a career out of it, but it's giving something back to them and for the freedom that they've given us.
Yes. Are you a veteran yourself, or do you have family members that were veterans?
Actually, no, I'm not a veteran. My father is a veteran. He's a Marine. He has since passed. My father served in Korea during the 1950s. And of course I have several cousins, uncles that are veterans. And as well as my girlfriend, Laura, she's a Marine.
Yes. Next time you talk to them, be sure and give them, my thanks.
Yes, sir.
And where can one find your work?
My website is a good place. Facebook as well. My website is www.martinbutronphoto.com. Of course, you can find me on Facebook. Can't miss my page because the front photo is of Las Vegas. My mind is always in Las Vegas, whether I can be or not.
Any particular reason why?
The fun of Las Vegas, the gambling, the shows, the people, all the photo opportunities. It's a photographer's paradise.
You've never ended up stuck on a roof anywhere, have you?
No.
Or
Not
you
yet.
ended up in Bangkok after?
No, not yet.
All right, thank you, Martin. I appreciate your time.
The pleasure's all mine, sir.
Great.
Okay, Martin, so first of all, as a veteran, I would like to thank you. I think that's awesome what you're doing.
Thank you.
And I really do believe that what you're doing, a lot of veterans will appreciate it. Laura has been inviting me to take a photo. I haven't done it yet, but when there's another opening,
Actually, I just spoke with the American Legion. There possibly might be one in the first week of February. I'm hoping to have one very soon. And of course, we'll be happy to contact you and have you be a part of this. And I'd like to thank you for your service and the sacrifice that you've made for our country.
you're welcome. I was gonna ask you something else. I noticed that in the photos they have their photo when they were in the service, and it's pretty good. How did you come up with that idea to put both? Or
It's just something that I maybe saw when I was looking through the photos of that other photographer that inspired me. She had, I believe, one person, and I didn't want to copy her work in any way, but I figured if I just do one, but just keep them all the same background, same everything, but the face is changing. The person behind the picture is changing. If we could do it that way, I think that was a lot better than having it in different areas or different backgrounds. And I guess what I'm trying to say, they're all veterans. The face may change, whether they're young or old, as they count the picture, but they're still a veteran.
that's cool. And how many veterans photography have you done so far?
I've been happy to shoot about 85 veterans already. I've had 85 veterans participate, and I'm grateful for each and every one of them that has participated.
And they're all from Brownsville or from different parts of the valley?
These are veterans from all parts of the valley, from Brownsville, Harlingen, the West Lookout area, and we're hoping to be in San Antonio in April, possibly May, and start doing veteran photo shoots in San Antonio.
And one of the things about funding, can people or companies want to donate or sponsor for your project?
Yes, I'd love for someone to sponsor me. It'd be great to have Nikon or a corporate brand that I use, like Canon printers or my Nikon cameras or my stands, my lights. But yes, I do have costs that I pay out of pocket. I do have some donations that come in, but I have printing costs because I want to give a photo to each and every veteran. It's just giving something back.
Also, besides having the display, the veteran actually gets a printed copy for themselves.
Yes. The veteran actually gets a printed copy for them to have it.
And that's really
So whether
generous.
it's 5 or 500 veterans, it's all free.
That's awesome. And another thing that I was gonna ask you, when you take the photos of the veterans, do veterans sometimes share their story, or
Yes, they do. Veterans do share their stories, or I'll ask and see how much maybe I can get out of them to have information that I can write on the card, the little information card. Sometimes they don't want to open up, and you look at them when I'm taking the picture. I'll look at them. They don't want to smile, and I understand because while you see them sitting there or they're with their family, their mind is somewhere else. There's people, unfortunately, there's people still fighting the Vietnam War, not in body, but in mind. They're still fighting. There's people still fighting the Afghan war or the Iraqi war, because we may get our veterans home, but not in one piece.
yeah, it's that the battle that people don't see,
Yeah.
PTSD. Like a lot of veterans have a lot of pride.
Yes.
Most of us have a lot of pride, and we don't want to get help or stuff like that. But I encourage people to go to the V and speak up because you're not alone. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of organizations, a lot of people that want to help veterans, and there's treatments that can help not fix, but maybe cope or manage more PTSD.
Yes.
And I see in some of your photos, you can tell some emotions from different veterans. Every emotion is different.
Yes, it is.
So besides this, I just want to say thank you. And
Thank you very much.
can you once again give your where can people your website and your page? And I don't know, you want to give a contact number? Somebody wants to make a donation or sponsorship.
You can find me again on Facebook. It's under Martin Buitron. Again, you can't miss it because there's a picture of Vegas there. And then you can also find my website, martinbuitronphoto.com, or the RGV Veterans Photo Project also has a website.
Okay, well, thank you. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, sir.